You've probably heard of Mount Vesuvius, right? Or maybe Krakatoa, the one that practically shattered windows in Australia? But in 1815, a volcano no one talks about exploded, and the entire Earth paid the price. Its name? Mount Tambora. And trust me, it sucked to be alive. Let's rewind to the island of Sumbawa in present-day Indonesia. It's April. Birds scatter. The air tastes like metal. The ground shakes like it's remembering something ancient and angry. Then, boom! Not a pop, not even an eruption, but an earth-shattering detonation so loud it's heard over 2,000 kilometers away. That's like standing in Thailand and hearing something explode in India. Ash shoots 40 kilometers into the sky. The top of the mountain is completely obliterated. Tsunamis are triggered. Whole villages vanish beneath black clouds and waves. An estimated 10,000 people die instantly. But that was only the beginning. Because Tambora didn't just destroy Sumbawa, it messed with the planet. You see, when a volcano erupts with that much force, it spits sulfur dioxide and ash into the upper atmosphere, forming a veil that literally blocks sunlight. That veil circled the Earth. And then came the cold. We're talking about a volcanic winter. Welcome to 1816, the year that didn't make sense. The year summer disappeared. In North America, it snowed in June. Frost came in July. Crops refused to grow. In New England, farmers watched in horror as entire harvests shriveled under ice, while the calendar insisted it was still July. In Europe, skies turned strange shades of red and purple. The sunsets were eerie. Beautiful, yes, but terrifying. Frost in France, floods in Switzerland, famine across Ireland. People starved. Bread prices soared. In Germany, desperate mothers sold their children for food. There were riots, looting, and talk of the apocalypse. And this wasn't localized. It was global. In China, crops drowned under endless rain. In India, the altered monsoon brought disease. Cholera swept through villages like a curse no one could stop. Millions died, not from fire, from what came after it. Cold, hunger, plague. And yet, from this ash-covered world, art emerged. In the Swiss Alps, a young Mary Shelley sat inside a freezing villa, trapped by the cold with a few fellow writers. They challenged each other to write ghost stories, lit only by candlelight, thunder echoing across the mountains. From that eerie silence, she birthed Frankenstein. So yes, a volcano inspired one of the greatest horror novels of all time. But while fiction was being born, real people were burying their dead. What made this worse? Almost no one understood why it was happening. They didn't have the science. To them, it felt like the world was simply breaking. Crops kept failing. Fires couldn't keep homes warm. In the sun, it just wouldn't shine right. In Tambora, it stayed quiet. Its wrath had passed, but the reverberations, those echoes, lasted for years. So why did it suck to be on Earth during the 1815 eruption? Because no one could run from it. Because a single mountain's fury blanketed an entire planet in ash. Because it changed weather, agriculture, health, even human history. And most of us were never taught about it. Because it showed how small we are when the Earth decides to speak. But maybe the deeper truth is this. We live on a planet that breathes, breaks, and resets. And sometimes it reminds us, harshly, who's in charge. Volcanoes don't ask permission, they just erupt. And when they do, well, sometimes history sucked.